The dude that the he's a fan of the channel of this channel, and he actually made a couple of really good like songs that he posted on the Facebook group, and which I'll put the Facebook group down here if you guys want to check him out. But his channel is called the Joe Wentz Project, and he was on here like just talking and doing a regular live, and now he's kind of doing like a jam session.
Yeah. Give me a stovepipe. What's up, man? Look at here. Dorothy, baby. She sounds amazing. Yeah, man. Thank you so very much, man. Sounds wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Setup is perfect. Action's perfect. Everything's exactly how I like it. The pickup height is perfect. It's just awesome all the way around. So thank you. All right, man. So this lesson is going to be Your Love by the Outfield. And I went back to this other setup. Remember when I told you about Tom Schultz, the guitarist of Boston, and how he came up with the Rockman? That's what this tone is right here. That is a Rockman tone. So you heard that a lot in the 80s. And I mean, it was just all over the records and stuff. And I'll give you an example. Let me get tuned up. These strings are still stretching. They'll settle pretty soon. We're getting there. Anyway, so you would hear something like this. Let me get my foot switch. Like this, and you would hear that. And when that's the Boston sound. You hear that, you know what that is. So Tom Schultz made the Rockman. So I'm using a pedal board that has that Rockman pedal that came out earlier this year, around January, I think. And I have a lot of stereo delays hooked up and everything else. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to go over Your Love by the Outfield. Okay, now I'm going to try to walk up to the camera. Now you want to use power chords on this whole song on these three strings right here. A, D, and the G. All right? And the song's going to start off at the excuse me, I got to clear my throat. Sorry. The song's going to start up here. That's going to be the 7th fret. Right there. 7th fret. You want to put your power chord right there. 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, right? That's where the song's going to start. And you got to practice your muting, which is, I'm going to do an open E right here. So, and when I lightly put my palm down, where it's just touching the string. So that's going to play a major role here on this song. So the positions are going to be, now this is going to really help with your coordination. You're going to be on I'm just going to say the first fret number, all right? You know now it's going to be a power chord wherever you go. So I don't need to keep saying that. So on the 7th, we're going to move down here to the 4th, then to the 2nd fret on the A, then on the open A. Those are the positions that this song is going to have, all right? And it has an 8 count. It took me a minute to get it. I just uploaded this song 20 minutes ago, and I haven't played it in years. So I had to I had to tinker with it for a little bit, but it's going to be an 8 count, and then the guitar starts. All right, so let me go to the song here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now we're going to start at that 7th fret on the A string, doing a power chord, but you got to get this. See how I kind of mute it and let my hand up every other hit? Bum, 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 bum. That's going to be the main intro, all right? It's going to be a little quicker than that. But remember, it's an 8 count. All right, here we go.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. Always around when I'm in trouble. You know I do anything for you. Stay the night but keep it undercover. I just wanna use your love tonight.
You see what I'm saying? So it's power chords all over, but you got to work on your shifting and your, where to go. So when the song starts, move down to that 4th, then on the 2nd on the A, and it has that little change where you do the open A chord right here, and you go up to the 4th and back to the 2nd. All right, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it slow. Second fret. I can't talk and do it. Then it does it again. Then it drops to the A. Then you slide up here to the 4th, then back to the 2nd. It does that again. Alright, so we're going to be. Okay, so it changes. So when after you do that first initial one, then it goes to that first transition. Then it goes to the beginning again, and the drums kick in. That's the whole song, all right? And then when we get to the middle, there's no solo. We get to the middle, I'll show you the chords there, and it's all on the same set of strings, and it's just power chords, all right? Remember, it's the 8 counts. 8 counts, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam! Then it hits.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight.
tell you, when I'm doing that right there, I don't wanna lose your love. So I do the after I do the power chord, I do the rest of the strings open, and it gives it more of a full flavor. So listen. So now we're going to go into the, I guess the bridge or whatever. So it's going to be on the 5th. This is really easy. Power chords, all reading on the A string, like I said. 5th, 7th, 9th. All right. You don't have, what I'm about to show you, you don't have to do, but I like to accent it. I like to slide in a half a step from the 4th to the 5th. You hear those slides? You hear those slides? All right. That's going to be the bridge part. Here we go. Now we're at the end of the song, and it stays on those same 3 chords. On the 4th power chord, and then the A, open A, I call it open A, and then on the 2nd power chord, on the 2nd fret, A, power chord. That's how the song finishes. That's how it goes the rest of the song, and then I just kind of solo in there. All right. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love fucked up, it ends on E. So it does it. So that's, and pardon that solo stuff, that was horrible. That was just me noodling around in the different spots. I haven't really had a chance to do all that, but that's the basic premise, man, and it's really easy. I mean, now I say that, but still, this song is a great song to start with your coordination, with your muting. Sorry, you can hear the pick because I got the microphone on. But it's perfect for that, man. And like I say, it's power chords, and you stay on the same set of strings. The only time it's not a power chord is when you do the open A. But it's still really easy. The transitions are easy. You don't have to move your fingertips. You keep the same power chord shape except when you go to the A. And it's really simple, but it's going to be up to you to practice it. You know what I mean? This is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just telling you, this is a great way to really buckle down and get started with your coordination. You hear that muting? I'm not doing this. The whole part of the song that sticks out is the muting. So I keep lifting my palm every other hit. See how my palm, my hand raises up? That's the key to this song. That's what makes it recognizable. But that's the song, man, and it's a fantastic song. I love that song, man. But this Rockman setup is perfect for 80 songs like this. You start doing some other songs, and it doesn't really, like Van Halen or something. It wouldn't fit right. I mean, you can play it, but it's just Van Halen don't have this tone. This is more of a Boston and more of a 80s pop kind of deal. Let me see, what do I have here? Oh man. Something sounds like it's out. Let me see. That low E's out just a touch. There's something out, I can hear it. Oh, that D's sharp. Why is it so sharp? That's weird. Let me see. Okay, there's that. G's all right. Oh, that B's sharp. Yeah, here we go. That's good. E sharp. They got to stretch. But anyway. Let's see if we can do this. This is a good song. I don't know how good I can do it because I haven't played it in a while. But it's a great song.
Side of town.
You hear what I'm trying to do, but I can still hear this thing's out of tune. So, and the track is low. Why does it still sound like it's out of tune? Because it is. Sorry, man. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Man, I'm glad this ain't live. I'd lose my audience. Stretch them out, man. Yeah, switch pickups. That's better. So I'm using the middle pickup. Sounds great, man. So not so much. Let's try it again. I don't know.
Bobby plays guitar on the harder side of town, where it's hard for a poor boy to find the money. He had dedication, he had the heart and soul. Somehow he knew he was born to play. People said get a real job, support your family. There's no future in the road you're taking. He never said a word, the dreamer just kept on. Late at night you could hear him sing. He said, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. The road was a struggle, it took him 10 years to the top. Now he's #1 on the stage and radio. Still he can't believe how people come from miles around, when it seemed like only yesterday. He would say,
I need to work on that shit. God damn. Yeah, but anyway, you get it, man. I need to work on it bad. All right, man. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I hope it helps you. And I'm going to get on out of here, man. Take care. I'll see you later. All right, buddy.
Joe and Ralph are a couple of the most talented musicians I have ever met. They do videos.